Alright gamers, well, hope you enjoyed my last review on Doom Eternal for PlayStation 4, because I have a little update for you on something that should seem rather appropriate for PlayStation concerning that, and that is that I finally got PlayStation 5, disc version to be exact. Boy, it was not easy getting one of these, and I know it's still not. I know with the shortage, the scalpers, releasing this in the middle of the pandemic, all those things did not help, trust me. And with the chip that's supposedly inserted into this console, that also has a shortage in manufacturing and everything else, and all the difficulties trying to get one of these, believe me, it was not easy. Now, I'll give you some advice if you're still having trouble finding one of these. No, I did not get one of these physically in the store. I actually got one on GameStop.com because, first of all, yes, I'm a pro member. And believe me, if you're a frequent buyer at GameStop or GameStop.com, it is worth it. It's about $15, but I actually got a deal where I managed to get it on sale at the right time for $5, and it covers you for the whole entire year. Gets you double points back when you buy stuff at GameStop, unless it's with a gift card or a gift certificate, and of course with trade-ins you get more credit, and of course with trying to get one of these online. With another thing I have to mention that's on iPhone or any Apple devices of any sort, I'm not sure if it's on Android, Hot Stop is the main app you should download to try to get one of these. And yes, you should pay the $5 a month premium subscription because it also helps with trying to give you a heads up when they are going to restock. Now, of course, when they restock, it doesn't necessarily mean you're definitely going to get it. Because, yes, there's going to be millions of people trying to get one of these things, and they are still tough to find. Everyone's trying to get one, and there's only so many they can give to everybody to meet the demand, at least for the next year. And with Christmas and all that stuff coming up, it ain't going to make it much easier towards the end of this year. It's still going to be a mad rush. But if you get the app, you're on there at the right time, the very second that these restock, you're going to have a lot of people on the website, and you're still going to have difficulties, which is what I dealt with on any website, whether it's Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, GameStop. There's going to be tons of people flooding the websites, and adding it to cart is not going to be a simple click and boom, you get it. Yeah, you just got to keep at it, keep persistent, and just keep refreshing the page. Believe me, I know the frustration I went through for weeks trying to get one of these things, and trust me, it wasn't easy. You just got to keep at it. Now, with the Gamers Pro, it helps because when it went on sale on GameStop after I failed to get it on Best Buy and all the other websites that I have accounts for, that thing helped me because with Gamers Pro, it helped me get easy access before anybody else who doesn't have the Pro membership when these things hit the shelves. So, yeah, it definitely helped, despite some difficulties that I went through. And let me tell you, it was worth it. Yes, it was more money because I had a bundle pack, which included Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart. Great game, which I highly recommend if you haven't played this franchise. I finally got into this one thanks to this game, and it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive only. Definitely recommend it. As well as Spider-Man Miles Morales. I had the PlayStation 4 version I got for Christmas last year, but because this one was included, I decided to trade that one in and use the credit at GameStop for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is another great installment to the Assassin's Creed franchise. I already included as one of my best video games of 2020 list, as well as the one I anticipated for this year, Resident Evil 8 Village, and as I'm enjoying so far, it's a sequel, and just like the 7th one, it is in first-person perspective. I may review it for Halloween Horror Fest of this year, or maybe next year. You'll find out eventually, I'm sure. And not to mention, it's also backwards compatible with some games that on the bottom says free PlayStation 5 upgrade. Now, yeah, basically any games that were recently released for the PlayStation 4 have that, and you can just simply insert it into the disk drive, if you bought the disk drive version that is, for the extra $100, and boom, you just got to download it into the hard drive, and there you go. There are some games that are compatible if you download them digitally, like I downloaded, as I reviewed before, Doom Eternal. Because I downloaded it last year during the pandemic, I was unable to get a physical copy quick enough, and, well, there you go, I can actually download it on this console. Not a bad deal right there. There's a lot of cool little extras that came with this console, like the Astrobot game, which is sort of a similar concept to the Astrobot game I have for the PlayStation VR. I'll get to that eventually at some point too as well, but if you enjoyed that game, you should definitely check this one out too. The one thing I like about it are the controllers. Yes, one was included with this console, as well as another one. So yeah, I got 2 controllers for this console in the bundle pack. Not a bad deal as well. And the controllers too have not only the touchpad like the PlayStation 4 controllers, but also a little motion control too as well as speakers and all that cool stuff. So, nice little added feature there. I will say the console itself is pretty big. I mean, considering how big ass this box is. And it kind of has a little bit of an odd spaceship router or humidifier looking design to it. I guess Sony wanted to give it a unique and futuristic looking design, so I'll cut them the benefit of the doubt on that one. It uses an HDMI cable, and of course comes with one charger plug to plug in your controllers and charge them. You can also buy a charger station for it, which I got on Amazon for about $6. Not a bad deal right there. You can get some streaming services on here to stream movies, TV shows. Not every single one is available yet, so I'll cut them the benefit of the doubt since this is fairly a new console. It's not even technically a full year old yet. And if you want to play me online for some games, which I don't have a lot yet, because there's a lot more yet to come. I mean, I don't have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War or any of that stuff. I'm looking forward to, of course, Deathloop, which was supposed to be out already, but got pushed to the fall of this year. As well as Guardians of the Galaxy, which I will admit I'm a little iffy on with some of these games that are not movie licensed and try to be their own thing. I mean, yes, like the Spider-Man and Arkham games were great, but after the Avengers game that came out last year, I'm kind of scratching my head on this one. So maybe it might be better, maybe not. As well as Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but being that this originally was supposed to come out this year but got pushed to next year, but I'm not going to lie, that game actually does look pretty damn good. So, otherwise, yeah, the console's great, plays great, it looks even better than PlayStation 4. I mean, what more can you really ask for? It's the new generation console, aside from the Xbox Series X, and, well, for any of you who are still having trouble and wanting to get one of these, my words of advice, don't get frustrated, don't give up, just keep at it. Have perseverance, patience. You will get one eventually, believe me. It took me a while, so have faith, people. It is possible. It may seem impossible, but believe me, it is possible to get one of these. So follow the directions and use those apps, Hot Stock, and of course getting Gamers Pro for GameStop. It'll probably help a lot. As I said, can't guarantee, but until next time, happy gaming.